Word, word, word. What up, people? Thursday night, 7 p.m. We're right back on your head. I'm your boy, Melllow Man Ace. Yes, indeed. I cannot escape it. Every day, people. You got to love yourself in the skin that you're in, no doubt. Welcome to the Havana Lounge podcast. 7 p.m. Thursday evening once again, guys. I wait for my guys to start coming in, my regulars, and then we'll get this thing popping off. The man of the hour is already here. Thought I was going to have to call in the search dogs for the man. Pulled in the very leisurely California way. Strolled in like, come on, man. You know, I does this, and it's a blessing to have him here. And I'm referring to Jesus Sepulveda. The ultra funny Jesus Sepulveda is here. And so with that said, guys, I like to start off by always saying, you know, to crush the subscribe button, step on the like button. What's up? We got our peoples coming in now. Melllow Man Ace on another Thursday edition of Havana Lounge podcast. My man Ra is here. Lily is here, waiting on the twins to pop through and come in and get the pictures done, videos that we do afterwards and whatnot. Guys, excuse me. I want to thank my sponsors, AV Chevy, Daily Ads, and Cilantro Lime restaurant in downtown LA. Just crazy with they got the Melllow Man Ace infused torta. It's got everything in there except alligator meat, people. Shit is crazy. And you got to try it if you're ever down in the downtown area. Go see them. They are on Los Angeles Street. And shout out to my man Damon Lee down at Daily Ads. If you need to fly album, billboard on the side of the freeway, your bus bench ads, check out my man at Daily Ads. His name is Damon Lee. Also, AV Chevy, thanks to my man Justin out there. If you ever need a fly Silverado, Tahoe, or Corvette, or whatever else they push, go see my man Justin, and hopefully he'll adjust that price for you. All right, tell him I sent you. No diggity, no doubts. Yes, indeed. Guys, let's kick it right off, man, as we wait. I know a lot of people are watching the football game tonight, and the Rams are playing, I believe, the Seattle Seahawks on TV tonight, so that's always a big deal. Kills my numbers, but hopefully you guys, you know, come back and watch the archive of the show. Guys, let's kick it off tonight, man. I'm excited. Got my man in the house. Tonight's cigar, I just got this on my way here. I don't know if you can see that band right there. It's called Mi Havana. And at first I thought because it was a dark leaf that it was going to tear my throat up. And this is their Reserva Especial. And I got to tell you, man, it's a great cigar. It wasn't the overpowering thing I thought I was going to experience. The aroma was classic. And the front, you know, it just handled really well. No flaking, no powdering, you know what I mean? And it burned pretty straight for me. And that's what I like in a cigar. So my hat's off to the company, Mi Havana Cigars. And it doesn't say where they're from, but look them up online. You just might dig it. And yes, indeed, I got me two. One to take tomorrow when I go see my man Emilio Rivera on the golf course. Tonight, I'm going to give that cigar. I'm going to give that cigar the Ace of Hearts because it touched me in my heart. All right. Tonight, guys, I've been drinking this, and this segment of the show is sponsored by Daily Ads. The Chateau Michel 2018 Cabernet Sauvignon out of all places, Washington State. And this was like a $10 chuck. And I got to tell you, I mean, they've been established since 1967. And when I opened it up and let it breathe, it was really dope. It was really dope. And Jesus, you're more than welcome to have a glass. We'll see what it does. The legs were stupendously long, and it's still dripping. You know what I mean? And it's got a great flavor. So right now, I'm going to give it an ace of clubs. Ace of clubs. Because it's not as good as my shit. You dig? Guys, I'm Melllow Man Ace, man. Welcome. I see the chat room starting to liven up a little bit. Let me see who we got. Shout out to Alicia Bertie Carrillo, Rita Castillo, AC Chavez. AC, the promoter, is in the place to be. Yes, indeed. Who is that? ¿Cómo es? 215?
Resurrection 215.
Resurrection 215. Salute, salute, salute.
Need to order.
E. Vicente Marquez. Guys, thank you for not watching football. Keeping it locked with Melllow Man Ace. Yes, indeed. Guys, before I bring on my man, I think I told you. Can I get that right there? Yeah, I got to remind you, ladies, we got you. The badge of honor is in. The badge is in the place to be. The shirts, the muscle shirts, the ladies. What do you call these? The wife beater joints?
They're not wife beaters.
We used to call them wife beaters back in the day. But the tank top, the ladies' tanks are in, guys. And fellas, we got you covered as well with the badge situation. Yes, indeed. Order yours now or later after the show, I should say.
What's the website again?
We're gonna do. The website is officialmellowmanace.com, but they're not there. They're only here, people, for you tonight. $25, people. Shoot the Cash App, the Venmo, or the Facebook, the PayPal, the Venmo, Melllow Man Ace. The Cash App is $ Ulpiano Reyes, and the PayPal is mellowmaninc@gmail.com. Bada bing. True indeed. It's on your screen as I'm being told by the one and only. Guys, I was going to talk a whole lot of sports, but I haven't been keeping up on my golf today. There's a tournament that started today. I don't know what it is. You look like you came from the golf course, but I know that you did, but you look like you did. NFL is on the way. We're about 4 weeks in. If your team is doing it so far, good for you. If it's not, switch from your bummy ass team to a new team. Last night, crazy Dodger game.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Dodger game. Yes. Oh my God, 1-1 tie in the 9th inning. I know if you're from LA, you saw it. You know, those other guys up north were watching to see if we were going to come through. Yes, we are coming through. So to my man Condor, bada bada bing. You know what it is. We're coming, baby. It's going to be a war. I look forward to always playing the San Francisco Giants since the 1950s when I was not even born. So anyway, CT3, Chris Taylor hits the walk-off jabber in crazy fashion off of a kid with my last name, Reyes. Thank God he wasn't related because we had to disown him. A Dominican kid named Reyes, man, he got shamed. And that was the end of that. The Dodgers in a one-game playoff win the game. And not a peep was heard out of San Diego. All right. We love you, though, Gaslamp District. We'll be back. Guys, with that said, I'm your boy, Melllow Man Ace. It is Thursday night. And right now, Lily girl, can we let's get it set up to where I bring in the man of the hour, the man, the myth, the up and coming legend, Jesus Sepulveda is in the motherfucking house.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Looking
sir.
fly, young man.
My God! Look at the we got the grown and sexy vibe. I can just see it.
Fly,
With your
man.
glasses on, I see. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
It's only right I bring the Dodger hat.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's only right.
Absolutely.
I mean, I could have not bring it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Oh man, thanks for having me, man. This is great.
You kidding me? As soon as I saw you for the first time on stage the other night, I said, I got to have the man
I mean,
come through the show.
you know what I mean? Yeah. I got you right off the bat though.
Yeah.
I saw you.
Yeah.
You did the
What happened?
man. I see Melllow just chilling. You can already see his presence, right? He's already there, making everybody nervous. Oh my God, you can't take a picture. Oh my God, he's just cool with his phone, just doing what he does. I'm up there with the mic talking, and he's still with his phone. I say, not today, Melllow. Not today.
Yeah.
So I had to get you. I was like, look at old school player right here. Look at Melllow.
I was
Not
like a
giving a
little
fuck.
kid. Si, senor.
Yeah. I was like, yo, come on, put the phone away, man.
And I got ready, man. This man delivered a banana-ass show. I mean, when I tell you, like,
thank you.
one of the funniest dudes I've seen in a long time.
Oh, no, thank you.
Brought the fucking place down.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought you should have been like the last guy.
The hell, well, it was a 3-headed beast, so we all just flip a coin.
And your man's, all of them kill it.
Yeah.
All of them kill it.
Yeah.
But
I came with that fire. Though.
Oh my God! You were like Prince in the last scene of Purple Rain.
Oh shit, that's a compliment right there, man. I'll take it.
Absolutely.
I mean, there were stars in the building that night, so I had to come through. I was like, oh, they fucked up. I'm bringing my A game tonight. They fucked up.
That shit was bomb. Ramon, you were there with me.
Oh yeah, he was there, man.
Yes or no? See or no? He killed it, right?
Yeah. He was messed up. He's a little bit more calm today, but when that night he was a little loose. He's like the drunk uncle. No, I'll tell you right now. And I'm like, yo, dude. You grabbing me. You way too close. No mask and nothing. No.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that goes to a comedy show and thinks you're really talking to him.
Yeah, exactly. No. He kept responding. I was like, you ever do this? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, yeah, but just we listening right now, bro.
Yeah,
we listening.
I'm not really talking to you.
Yeah. Oh, I know, for real. He kept getting up, trying to give me a high five. I'm like, yo, I got more jokes. Let's relax.
I told him before the show, don't make me look bad in here.
Oh my God,
make me look bad in here.
Oh, he was. First of all, I was like, is he with you? Because God damn, you were lucky. Security was already going. I was like, no, he's with Melllow. Let him be. Nah, we had a good time though. It was fun. We had a good time.
Y'all brought the house down, man. With your man Concrete, Jerry Garcia,
that's right,
Frankie Quinones.
Yeah,
I would see that again.
Oh,
I would see that again. Absolutely.
Yo, man, that wasn't even all my material. I was just I give y'all a little 15 minutes. I was like, man, I still got more in the back. That was it.
Like you were killing it so hard. I thought it was more like 30.
Nah, man, it was 15.
Really took me away from whatever I was going through. Like I was thinking like, damn, I gotta drive home after this. 3 hours.
Oh, got you. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm drinking like 6 palomas and shit.
Yeah.
6 palomas deep. He's brought me 6, and I'm like, how am I get fucking home after this?
Right.
You know? But anyway,
I took you out. Whatever you was texting, because you looked worried. You looked like you were getting yelled at. I don't know. I saw a bunch of.
It was this one.
I know. I could tell. She was giving you the
I'm at the cigar bar with my sister.
You better. Oh, for sure. Yeah. You just saw his face. He looked worried. He had his reading glasses on. He was like, "What the hell? What's going on?" You should see them.
He called me like 10 times.
Yeah, I saw the big font, and I was like, "Oh, she is pissed." Whoever's chewing his ass out, he was just like, "Yo."
Those are my sisters and my primas I haven't seen for 7 years. He's calling, blowing me up. And I'm like,
Oh, come on.
Talk about los tóxicos, huh?
Yeah, for man.
Melllow Man Ace.
That is your life right there. Yeah. It's a toxic lifestyle right here. Oh my God, they yelling. They get excited.
Before we get started, this is for you.
This is for me.
For you. This
damn!
From our sponsors over at AV Chevy.
AV Chevy, look at that, dude.
I don't like to forget that.
This is what I want to look like when I grow up, right here, dude. Look at that. That guy's a handsome son of a bitch right there. No, man, thanks. I appreciate it, man. Look,
there's a little bit of everything in there, man. I think some of Jimmy Hoffa's in there. Guys, in the chat room, thank you for tapping in. I see you guys active. Get your questions ready for my man Jesus.
Yeah, keep them coming.
You know how we do once a week. We let you ask whatever you want to ask our guests. So get your questions ready. and I think he said everything's on the menu.
And whatever y'all want, I ain't scared. We ain't running for nothing. Let me know. Anything.
Rita Castillo says she went to your show and she says, Jesus, hazme reír. LOL.
Oh yeah, no, she used to do that all the time. Yeah, I could tell. I know it's a paisa lady for sure. The only paisas be like, make me laugh, hazme reír. Yo pagué. Like, oh, they remind you what they paid. You know?
Yeah.
But Mexicans be reminding you, I paid $20, make me laugh. Like, God damn it. White people can just lose that $20. They're fine. You know?
Yeah.
The Latinos are like, we pay. We get our money's worth.
Okay, Vicente wants to know what's in the bag.
Hold on.
Oh,
I
man.
was going to start the interview first. But we can go that way.
We go in the bag. I mean, we
I want to know what's in the bag.
Okay, guys, we'll take your questions right now.
Expired condoms. We got, what do we got?
We'll go back and forth with it.
Oh, man, we got
Let's see what.
We got a thong in here. I don't know what. It's a mask. It's a mask. Come on, Mellow. Relax, man.
We got the mask.
We got frisbees. This is such a random bag. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a frisbee for? You work at an auto place. What is this for? Every time you go to a dealership, they give out frisbees. Like, for what? For my dog? What the fuck is it for?
No,
give me
man.
like a carpet mat or
turn
something.
it over and it's a plate.
No, god damn it, Mellow. Don't even. That's how I know you grew up in the hood.
It's a plate.
Making a plate out of everything. No, mommy, look at this.
All right,
Bro, you work at a dealership, dude. That's it. I'm chewing his ass out right now. Gym stuff? Give me some carpets or something, some mats or some air fresheners or something with my car. Get the fuck out of here. Shoot like tire shiner or some shit.
Justin, you going in?
I'm going in. I'll get off.
There's some more shit in there.
No, that's some good stuff.
There's
This is good stuff.
some shit in there.
There's some coffee cups. Oh my god. I hit the mother low.
Oh, okay.
Oh, y'all ain't playing. Look. Not only is it just a regular Tapatio bottle, but it has his face on it. That is a cocky dude right there. He does what he wants.
I never noticed that. Can I see that?
He has his face.
Damn.
This guy's a savage, bro.
That's what millions of dollars can get you, bro.
You know that and a couple of lap dances. Anyways, that's not here and there. Come on. Let's not get it rated R so fast. But I'm ready. Whatever y'all. Any more questions?
Yeah, man. We're gonna go back and forth. And we're definitely gonna go case by case in here tonight.
For sure.
Jesus, man.
Yes, sir.
When I saw you the other night was the first time, I'm gonna be honest, I ever heard of you.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because I wasn't up on what's going on.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, bro, you fucking absolutely demolished the stage.
Damn,
right?
man, I appreciate that. Well, I'm trying to make a name for myself, so I just give it all I got every time I go up there, as much as I can.
Tell me this: who were some of the guys before you that inspired you to do comedy?
Man, so it was definitely for me. It was definitely Dave Chappelle was the guy that I would just look at and I just be like, he was just so funny. The Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
And then when I was going into stand up, I liked his stand up too. And then George Lopez was the one that got me going oh man, I could talk about my life and it'd be funny to everybody. Because he was funny to everybody. He was very universal. He's Latino. And everything he was talking about is I lived that. So to me, George, I looked up to him and I was like, man, I want to be like that. Just talk about things that I went through. Real shit.
How old were you when that became the dream?
I was probably I wanted to be a comedian since I was 7. I already knew I wanted to be a comic since then. I was watching Que Locos and watched all those dudes blowing up. So I was like, I want to do that. And then at 15, I had Google. So I looked up where do I go for the comedy clubs. And then that's when I started doing stand-up at 15. So at 15 years old, started doing stand-up.
So how old are you, bro? 30?
31.
31 years
31,
old.
yeah.
Your motherfucking thing.
How'd you get into the club at 15?
That's a good question. Oh. Look at this. Look at this toxico by my life, man. I can just imagine what the household is like. A lot of broken dishes in this motherfucker. It always ends up with a night. Oh, anyways. But dude,
that's a great question though, Lily. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, no, it was funny that you say that because I had to get a fake ID. Latinos, we can make a fake ID.
Yeah.
Every Latino has a homie whose tío makes fake IDs. Come here, okay, what do you need? So he gave me a fake ID, and then I just needed to be 18. This motherfucker tried to make me 22. I'm like, no, just 18. Yeah. So he gave me an 18-year-old a fake ID. I walked in and I was able to do stand up at 15. But they knew what's up. After a while, they were just hey. They knew, but they were like, we're just going to ignore it. And then they just told me, you just come into the green room, do your show, and then get the fuck out. And don't stick around because they had a liquor license. So that's how I started, man. Local comedy club, Laughs in Tucson. That's how I started.
Dave Chappelle, and George Lopez.
For sure.
So you're growing up in Tucson,
Arizona, yeah.
And I want to ask this question without sounding disrespectful.
Okay, say it, man.
How did you end up in L.A.?
That was so disrespectful. Like, God
no,
damn it.
Because somebody...
That was disrespectful. I'm out of here.
Somebody in Tucson like, what's wrong with Tucson, motherfucker?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yo, let's be honest. Like, the job, I followed the job. I can't... Hollywood isn't in Tucson. Hollywood's in L.A. I had to come to L.A. At that time, if I could have blown up, because Instagram and social media wasn't how it was at 2009. 2009, I came to L.A. because I was 19. I was ready to go. And I couldn't do it in Tucson.
Yes.
I just couldn't. I had to be where the scene's at. Now, people can blow up in their towns and they don't, motherfuckers be blowing up in their hometowns and making money and shit. But back in the day, we couldn't do that. Yeah. So I had to come to LA. So I came to LA at age 19. Yeah. I was 19 years old when I came to LA, man. I was ready to go.
Okay. And so did you touch down in you went to Hollywood and you was like, let me go to the Comedy Store and they wouldn't let you in.
Yo, that's exactly what happened. You already know what it is. I showed up. This is how ignorant I was. I showed up and I was like, I got it to the place I was renting. I was staying in a couch and I was just like, I can't be here more than like a week. I told myself, well, let me just go to the comic club so I can blow up already and then go ahead, get home. I gave myself a month. I was like, I need a month to just come out here, just boop, 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 knock some heads and get the fuck out. Yeah. Man, I went to the Sunset Strip on the Laugh Factory. They gave me a chance. I tanked it, dude. I came with the material that I had at that small town. Yeah. In LA, I'm around some heavy hitters.
Okay, now
so they were like, you better come correct. Yeah. And I came and I came with that little fucking small town bullshit. And they were like, yeah, next. And I was just like, but that was my A material back. They love it back where I'm from. Like, yeah, that's back where you're from. Like, this is Hollywood. Wow. This is this is the Mecca. So then I just regrouped and I told my dad, you know what? This is gonna be like, it's gonna be some time. Yeah. I'm gonna stay here for a while. I knew right there and then that night I was like, oh, this is a long journey. This is a long journey. It's not gonna be an overnight. And I just had to face it and be like, you know what? Yeah, this is gonna be a while. So I just manned up and I said, I'm gonna be here for a minute.
Discouraged or none of that.
You
never said I'm going back home. Fuck all this.
Nah, I couldn't. I can't do anything else. I tried being a mechanic. I tried being construction with my family. Mm-hmm. All I did got yelled at. You know what I mean? I hated the sun. Every time I walk into a construction site, I always ask like, what time's lunch? And they're like, we just got here. You're hungry? You already talking about a break? We just got here, dude. I love taking naps. Yeah.
It's hot out here.
Yeah, I'm always cracking jokes, dude. Those were the worst, man. Yeah. They would always ask me for something. Hey, Mijo, bring the salsa. Bring it. I don't know what the fuck that was. I was just going to the big old shed, the shed, and I'm like, what the fuck is salsa? So you just spend 30 minutes looking for this shit. Like, what the fuck is this salsa? I would come back with a thing. No, that's salsa, cabrón. Like, oh, the salsa. You should have told me that. I'm back in there like, God damn, what the fuck? What time is lunch? Jesus fucking Christ. She was running around, dude. I was bad at it. I was not good at construction. Yeah. So stand-up was the only way. This is the only way.
This do or die.
That's all I got, man. I was like, yo, fuck it. This is always been funny, so fuck it.
Okay, so tell me this then. How did you? Because the guy I saw the other night was fucking hilarious.
Oh, thank you, man.
When did you turn into that guy?
Man, that's a polished guy right there. You're talking about a guy who's been in the game for like what? Like, I got to be in it for like 15 years now. Yeah. 15, 31, 16 years. Shit. So that's a guy who like, went up to these open mics. I went up to these open mics. I got booed. I got fucking heckled. I walked into these bar gigs when they're trying to watch the Dodger game. I had to tell my jokes, and they're like, "Man, shut the hell up. We're trying to watch the game." And I'm battling through everything to force them to hear my shit. So I had to learn how to be punchy. I learned how to get people's attention. I've cried many times. Many times. There's a lot of crying. You know how it is, man.
No, I don't.
So, no, I never cried.
I've been great forever.
Actually,
I've been in the zone for 33 years.
Actually, I've never cried in my goddamn life.
I've never cried.
But it's been a lot of of me trying, getting to figure out the crowd, the vibe, and then that's just material that I polished up and is ready to go. I'm working now. Like I know how to develop a perfect set.
That's dope, man. There's a lot of guys out here in LA and other cities who think they're just that special that they never needed anybody. Right. Who once you got here helped you to get going and get on and get in?
I remember when I first moved out here, I had I don't know if you know Joey Medina.
Of course.
Joey Medina is one of the first guys who helped me out, who kind of like guided me. Says he broke it down. This is what you need. This is what you want. You're gonna have to do this to get this, and then he broke down Hollywood for me. So I wasn't like in the dark. He just kind of broke it down. You got to do this to get this, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I kind of knew what to do. He was like a big brother in that way.
Yeah.
And then I met up with my roommate, which was another comic that you saw at the show, Jerry Garcia.
Yeah.
We just locked in and just started hustling together.
Another hilarious
grinding.
I'm trying to get Joey on the show.
Medina?
I'm sorry.
Jerry?
Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry
he's a funny guy, man.
We've been going back and forth to them. Like, he just got booked for November. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, man, you guys are a deadly 1-2 punch there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
following
sir.
each other. It was nonstop laughs.
Yes, sir, man.
My man. Tell me this, man. What's your least favorite part of what you had to endure?
In stand-up?
Yeah, yes. You know, like, was it the fucking hecklers? Was it, you know, the bouncers? I don't give a fuck who you are. Get the fuck out of the front door. You know what I mean? That kind of guy.
I think the thing I didn't like to do is that, like, I didn't like, which was a problem for me because I didn't like the politics of the game. The fact that you have to, there's a guy that's booking and he would book people just because they would have drinks and smoke weed with them and have fun with them. Yeah. But I'm not that guy. I come here to show you what I got, and they wouldn't book me for the talent. They would just book me for like the friendship. And it's like, well, I ain't trying to be friends. I'm trying to work.
Yeah.
I'm over here. I ain't gonna kiss your ass to go up on the stage. It's like, then where's the talent come in? That's when I figured out, oh, Hollywood is not about talent. It's a business.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the bullshit that we're doing. We're doing a business. Oh, okay. So that fucked me up on that aspect because I'm like, I thought Hollywood was a different beast. I thought it was like, if you have talent, they gonna fuck with you.
10% business,
but it's not.
Talent, 90%.
Yeah,
business.
if anybody wants to move out to LA to do this shit, let me tell you right now, it's not about talent. So leave that shit fucking at home. This is about business. How can you make that guy money? The guy who's gonna sign
you to open his wallet.
Exactly. Yeah. How can you get those people into the seats? If I could fucking sell out a stadium just by partying, they wouldn't give a fuck. They will book me as long as those people are paying tickets to come see me.
True,
that's the name of the game.
Yes, indeed.
So that's the thing. It's like, well, I'd rather have people pay money to see me tell some real shit, some real stories, some real some real stand-up comedy.
Yes,
you know
indeed.
what I mean? So I'm okay with that. So I'd rather go after my fan base. That's the only thing that I didn't like about the game was like, the fakeness is like, this is the bullshit. Like,
yeah,
you see people that are blowing up and you're like, really? Him? Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't like about the game.
Man, politics killed the vibe.
It did. It does.
A lot of things.
Yeah. There you go. You already know. She's a real one right there. She knows. There you go. You see shit like that. Yeah. That's the bullshit, man. That you're just like, these people are blowing up, but that's the game we in.
Yeah,
it's a game.
Absolutely. It's sad. Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. The twins are both in the house now. Salute. The chat room. What's going on in the chat? Okay. You got any questions in there for my man?
Yes, sir, man.
Okay, we got.
I can tell they're the twins just by the face, but like, but body part.
They're not twins. They're
not twins
because they're brothers.
Oh, they look alike. Just one of them looks bigger than the other one. One look like. Yeah, you look like you've been in prison and shit. Like,
there's a third one too.
No shit. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jesús Sepulveda, ¿qué pasó, mi hermano?
¿Qué pasó? Saludos.
Okay. Says, yes, Los Tóxicos show.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
See. Oh, Marcos R. says, have you ever been punked at a Waffle House?
Oh, this motherfucker. Yes, I have been punked at a Waffle House. There's Waffle Houses in Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. Man, I remember getting punked so hard. Me and my best friend Marcos, man, we were fucking in a Waffle House.
Is that him?
I think so. I don't know.
Marcos R. Yes.
Yeah, his name's Marcos. It probably is him. That's why he's trying to tell a story. This motherfucker, first of all, he got punked too. Let's start with that. Yeah, he pushed out too, dude. We were fucking
bring some shit up like
man. I'm telling you right now, bro. My life is a comedy, bro. I swear to God, dude. We were at a fucking Waffle House. We were chilling. Yeah. And you ever see those cholos that they just walk around? They just want to fight. And we were all like, We were just minding our business. We were like young. We're 18. We're eating. And this motherfucker just sees us and just looks at us just like, just dogging us. And we're just like, well, we don't know what that's about. We ignored it. And then he walks by. I swear to God, Melllow, he hit me with he leans with his elbow and just bumps into our backs. Boom, boom. Like that. He just walks by us and just, doom, doom. We're such a bitch, dude, that we ignore the bump. We're eating and our bodies are literally moving like, huh. Shit, I'm sorry. We must have been in his way. Like, there was no way we were in his way. There was so much room. But this motherfucker walked right by us and just dunk, dunk, and we were just like, oh, that was weird. No, this is the fucked up part. He came back the second time to do that shit again, and we still ignored it and not even acknowledged it. And he just like walked by us and just laughed and just like shook his head. And he just wanted us to react.
Yeah.
We didn't give him shit. We were just ignoring it, eating our fucking waffles. We were just talking, and then this guy's just standing behind us and then leaves. And we're just like, what the fuck was that about? That was a grown-ass man, had nothing else to do but to punk two kids. And it fucking worked. So fuck Waffle House. I don't want to eat there ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why Marco
You
was
need
bringing
better
it up.
friends. You need
Exactly.
better friends.
No, we could never.
No, I'm fucking with your man. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
No mames.
No mamo. No mamo.
La firma off. He said, what's with the frisbee?
That's what I said. What's the frisbee? I don't know what the fuck. So
Hey
random.
man, just go to the park and learn how to throw that
Fucking
shit.
the dealership. What could be a good gift? A frisbee. Like, what the fuck is a random ass fucking?
Get you a dog.
Yeah, I know.
Get you a dog and play with your dog.
No, mami, like.
Patty Magdaleno
Uh-huh.
says, hi, we love the Toxico show. In
All
San Diego.
right.
We had a blast with you all.
Oh, thank you for coming out. We had a
There
good
you go.
time. It was a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Rita, échale gas al fuego.
Yes, ma'am.
It says, she says, I'm laughing hard. He said, yeah. John says, John and Jen says, yeah, we are proud of the comedian that you have become. Keep up the good
Oh,
work.
thank you.
Some flowers.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Keep them coming.
Flowers, absolutely.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's been a long time coming, you know.
Yes.
It's been a hustle.
Well, look, being that I asked you what was the fucked up shit that you hate
Right.
of the game, what's the part you do love the most of what you do?
The thing I love the most is that I get to tell the stories that I lived and then express them to the crowd, and they just fuck with it. They just like laughing with it.
Yeah.
What I love is like at the end, people like you hit me up and you're like, man, that was some real shit. That's what I'm in for.
Yeah.
Talk about the realness, like, because when I watch stand up and I watch some like Chappelle or somebody or George, when it was over, I was like, man, he just took me on a ride.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know I was in the couch. I was in that world that he's talking about. And that's the stand up that I like to bring. So when I get that reaction back from people, I'm like, then I'm doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So that's the best part.
I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. You think you got a
Yeah.
5-minute set in you?
5 minutes set? What the
For my
fuck?
people?
What the 5 minute set?
I give you $100 a minute.
$100 a minute? God damn, pull the motherfucking money out. I feel like he be the type of guy who says like he pays you and forgets. Like, yo, I'm gonna get $500 for that. All right, thank you, man. And then you try to remind him, like, what are you talking about? Man, that's old shit.
That'd be a shitty concert
That was
promoter, yes.
that was a week ago, motherfucker.
Man, what are you
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Then I call my goons in, escort this motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. Fucking shit, man. Nah, man. Fucking. I mostly talk about my family though. That's what I talk about. I talk about like, for example, all right, Latinos. We love to give each other nicknames, right? That's the thing. We all grew up with Gordo, Flaco, right? I have an uncle that we call Cumbia. You know, Cumbia is a Latin dance. We call him that because he was born with a crooked hip. So when he's walking, that's cold. You know what I mean? That's the coldest shit. When he walks, it looks like he's dancing. He's like, hey, what happened? ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
And no, you know what fucks up? It fucks up white people. Especially if they come into my house, like my white friends.
Yeah.
My dad likes to show them off. You know, Latinos, they're very just like, have you seen cumbia? To get a good laugh, you know, like, have you seen cumbia? You haven't seen cumbia? I'm not talking. Stay right here. Put your phone on Facebook Live. Record this son of a bitch. Calls him from the back. Cumbia, run spaghetti legs. My poor uncle, dude, is what? ¿Qué pasó? What happened? The little crooked thing. You know what's the fucked up part? That my little cousins are all in a circle teasing them. Yeah. You know, Latino kids, they don't shy away from that shit. They're like, cumbia. One of them has a stick poking him in the ass. You know how we do it. We're fucked up. We're aggressive. Yeah, we're aggressive, dude. That's how we are. Even Latinos, like, one thing I noticed about us too is that we love to party. And you know why? I've noticed this shit. I started thinking, like, why do we like to party so much? Because we've been partying since we were fucking born. Like, think about that shit. If you go to a Latino party, there's always a newborn in the corner, like fresh from the hospital, newborn, right?
Yeah.
You go to these white parties, they don't show the baby off until like it's been a year. You know what I'm saying? The Latinos, right when they get out of the hospital, they're right there. The fucking baby still has the blood like Simba and shit in the forehead. He's got the fucking the bracelet that says Kaiser on it. I was like, get the fuck out of here! This motherfucker just got here. Like, the mom's dancing over there with their C-section. She don't give a fuck, right? Shit is bleeding. Comadre, la sangre. It's okay. It's okay. Fucking dude, that's how we are, dude. We can fucking party, right?
This guy's too much.
And dude, I swear to that, we don't ever. They don't even care if you're tired. They party on school nights.
Yeah.
You know, you fucking on Tuesday. They don't care you have to go to school the next day. They don't stop. White people stop. They love to stop the party. Once their kid starts yawning, party's over. Like, oh, it's 7 p.m. We overdid it. Susan, let's get little Johnny. You know, they put him in a bed. If anything, they put him in the room.
Yeah.
We didn't get that fucking treatment. You know what we got? They made a bed for us, right? They got the chairs together, right? They got the chair. Hey, you wanna sleep? You wanna lay down? Go to sleep. You want a pillow? They take off their jacket. Aquí está tu pelo. Oh. Like, you can't sleep with that jacket. You got that zipper in the way. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Man,
Dude, you look.
I was born Cuban.
Yeah.
That type of shit.
No fuck.
Damn it. You know,
Y'all motherfuckers.
call the police on you back then.
In
You know?
Cuba, get the fuck. Don't hit me with that shit. That shit was worse over there. The fucking.
We couldn't afford anything in Cuba.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to have a party.
Y'all were fucking.
You know what I mean?
Where were y'all sleeping? By the beach? Havana.
Oh man, dude, this guy's too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude. I mean, Cubans, how different are they from Mexicans? Are they different? Like, totally
Well,
different?
I mean,
yes?
yeah, I
Oh,
mean-
damn, she put you on the spot.
No. She's right because she's seen my family, and we're totally. It's very different. It's more.
I didn't even know Cubans were
We
black.
always live under a political idea. You know what I mean? As
Yeah.
Cubans, it's like, no, this guy and this Fidel Castro, and because back in Cuba, you know
Right.
what I mean?
So,
We're always living off this 1940 idea
of
of
Cuba.
what Cuba was and
Right.
how great it can be, but it never will be. And then we're just like, oh, that sucks. And
So how was
You
it
know what I
then?
mean?
How is Cuba like? How was it growing up in Cuba?
I was 4 years old when I left.
Oh, that's
you
some
know.
bullshit. And you cannot talk about Cuba.
I have really no grounds. No, I have
Yeah.
like 3 memories.
Okay,
You know
cool.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I got lucky and I won the Cuban lottery.
Oh, even better, dude. I think I seen that scene in Scarface. Anyways, the little village down under the freeway. You were right there under the freeway, dog. Libertad. I think I seen you in fucking the Scarface scene.
I
Libertad.
didn't come over at that.
Oh
year.
no, dog. It sounds like it.
No.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Fucking guy.
Yeah.
Tell the viewers, bro, where you're gonna be. Where your next shows are gonna be.
Oh man, I got some coming up. I got dude, I'm gonna be in Tucson, Arizona. On the 16th.
Going home, huh?
I'm going home. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But it's you know what I mean. When I go home, the family wants to come. My dad hits me with that bullshit. Can I get tickets to your show? I'm like, well, yeah. Just come to. No, he wants not just me. There's a guy. He does tile. Can you get him tickets? Like, son of a bitch. Like, man, I gotta make money here. Okay, Mr. Hot Shot. Okay, never mind. Fucking, oh, God damn it. But yeah. And Cumbia wants tickets. If you talk about me, I deserve tickets. Okay, it's a bullshit. Okay, it's a bullshit. He fucking tells me, dude, I'm gonna write a book about you, cabrón. I'm gonna write the Cumbia, the crooked truth. I'm like, all right, that's it. The crooked truth. Look at this motherfucker.
So you're going home. What's the date on that one?
16th, the 16th of October, and then I'm going to be in San Diego, the Laugh Factory, on the 22nd of October. So
Dope as hell. Dope
yeah,
as
yeah,
hell.
that's gonna be
what's
fun.
up,
That was
man.
gonna be fun.
We got a question or two in the chat room.
Yeah.
We just have comments, saludos, Jesus desde el centro de Califas.
Yeah. That's the hood right there. That's the hood of Cali.
Greg Heffman
That's where we're at. Yeah.
says, I'm Dan over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like the last and report is that they're just laughing emojis.
Yeah, they're having a good time. They're having a good time.
Tell me this.
What's up?
Do you see yourself ever like in 5 years?
Mhm.
You got. Let's say you got your slice of the pie
Okay.
in the comedy thing.
Uh-huh.
You ever see yourself flipping it into TV?
Oh, of course, man.
Yeah.
Of course. But I'm probably this is gonna be controversial for the white people. but it's not about just flipping. It's about ownership in the TV. You know what I'm saying? It's like if we're gonna play the game, we gotta own what we making. Because there's too many of us like that got fucked over in the '90s, not owning what we have. Now we're in a different game. It's like technically we don't even need to fuck with them. We can make our own. Look what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You're making your own moves, your own ownership. That's right. So that's the game now. It's definitely I'm definitely gonna try to get on TV. And but the thing is that we all gotta eat. If I do, everybody gotta.
One thing I've noticed about you guys as comics is when I see the credits roll on the back of your TV specials, your HBO specials, it shows that they put the money up.
Right.
Executive produced by Dave Chappelle or executive produced by George Lopez. Yeah. This means that these guys are putting the money up to get the return back in the back end. Right. And that lets me to think like, yo, man, these guys are really, that means they own the shit too.
Right. Yeah. Then now they sit in the table at these fucking boardrooms and they have a say to where their brand goes. And that's what it's about. That's a different game that we in now, man. We're trying to own like ourselves. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So that's but
here's the difference. Back in the day when I first signed a record company, they owned me.
Right.
The way these guys are doing it, they own the content.
But you know what?
Then they sublease it or they license it out to HBO.
But you know what? It's like it's people like you that took that first step and to show like, yo, like,
of course
we have to go. We ain't here. Y'all needed to figure it out. Like, oh, this is what the game is. Y'all came, but the thing is, y'all came back Latinos and told us.
Black people, we always have to go through that slavery zone
first. Of course.
And then we shall overcome, all that shit. And then we end up in Pitbull's place.
Exactly.
Eating everything inside. You know, the only guy that fucking people think raps in Spanish, but he was, biting my shit. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, but yeah, no, go ahead.
But what I was gonna say with that is just like the thing about this new generation, like that are coming up, that we are gonna try to get some ownership and shit. Is pull our people back to be like, yo, like let's bring them back to like keep showing the love to our community, build the community back to be like, yo, like if they're not putting us on TV, we can still like, Mentro's was a hit. We got to put you back, get you back in the scene. Like everybody, like we all got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. It's about us taking care of each other.
And that's why you're here, my man.
That's right.
As soon as I saw you, I said, he got to come on the podcast.
That's right.
And we got to highlight this brother, uplift this brother, and give him his flowers on his way up. And hopefully he doesn't forget about us, people.
Nah, man, never that. Yeah, right.
And we get backstage passes to all his shit.
Hell yeah. You see, that's the Latino in him. Like, hey. You gotta hug me. I need some backstage passes. All right, what you need, Mellоw? Like 50. 50? Yeah. I got a big family. You want to come? Like, God, the twins are coming. Like, God damn. You bringing the twins? No, I'm just like, no, we're gonna have fun. But yeah, I mean that's the next move.
We're definitely gonna support you, brother. I know the people already in the chat room have gone to see you.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna come back out again. I know my man Ramon wants to come out and check you out. Maybe we'll do the Phoenix run.
Oh shit, y'all doing a drive? Fuck.
Is there something? Has anybody tried to take advantage of you during this?
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Not
somebody trying to touch me. Hey, man. Come on, somebody take advantage of me. Like,
no. Come on.
The women.
I'm not even going to entertain that.
Yeah, dude. They're trying to take my freaking money. No, just kidding.
Way through the comedy circuit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all the girls that ask me out on dates just for the fucking dinner. Like, God damn it, they're taking advantage of me. All they paid me was $20. No. Yeah. You know what? They I know what you're saying. They try to pull the like, yeah, man, come do the show. Like, I'll pay you tomorrow. Like, no. You see, I grew up in a different place where it's like, I guess I grew up. Well, the neighborhood that I grew up, we didn't play that. Like, all right, well, that's fine. And comics are very, timid, and they're like, I'm not that guy. I'm like, no, you pay me right now. Yeah. And it's like, no, but no, you pay me right now, or else I don't go up. It's like that. Like, I grew up with that type of attitude, or like, they couldn't come at me with some bullshit like they couldn't pay me. I'm like, you gotta pay me somehow. I'll take this fucking keys, and I'll be like, well, I guess I got your keys until you pay me. Like, I'm very aggressive when it comes to something like that.
No doubt.
But I mean, it has happened though.
Yeah.
But then, they running. I haven't seen them since, but they know that, you know what I mean? But it has happened where they just ran out and they switched the number, and I'm like, oh, okay. But then when I see him, if I go back to New Mexico, I'm finding his ass. When I see him, he knows I'm looking for him. But like, but yeah, other than that, like, listen, like, those are things that you gotta just like ignore and let it go and be like, hey, it's a loss, fuck it, you know what I mean? But yeah, like other than that, no.
When I was coming up and introducing Spanish and bilingual rap to an all black genre of music, we had a lot of doors shut. I had a lot of doors shut on me until the right thing showed up, and somebody said, "Really? Okay."
Yeah.
What is the hardest part for a Mexican or Chicano comedian right now in terms of like race wars or any kind of like hatred? Like, well, nah, you're fucking Hispanic or Latino, and right now we're looking for
Well, I mean, it's fucked up. Like in the comedy clubs, for example, like they don't want to put us on these shows on Sunset. The only way we can get on a show on Sunset on the Laugh Factory at the main is if we do Latino night. Well, really, like that's the only time we can go up. Like, do we not speak English? Like, what's going on? Like, are we that like not relatable to you, white people, that you don't want to fuck with us? And that's the thing. You get all these like corny white dudes over there telling these stupid ass, dark ass jokes. They're like, fucking technically, and they're all dorky and they're shy, and that they think that shit is funny, but it's like, but they don't want to fuck with us, like, because we're too out there, like, that's the only thing that I hate about the Latino thing is that just because we're Latino, automatically they're like, I don't think you guys can like relate to this crowd. I don't think if you guys are universal. It's like, bitch, how do you know that? Like, what made you think that? Because you don't get it? The crowd gets it. They're around Latinos so much that they have to get us. They have to. They're around us. They work with us. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're the people that are not making this universal. So, like, stop saying that we're not universal. And it's like, this. How are you gonna say that if you don't even give us a try? That's the only bad thing about Latinos struggling. We once you say you're Latino, they already put you in a box. They're like, you're right here. Oh, you fit here. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah. So it's already a struggle,
Yeah, it's amazing that we're still.
Yeah.
Question.
What's up?
So the whole thing of putting you in a category,
right?
Labeling you or pigeonholing you,
right,
as a Latino comedian and not just a comedian,
right?
That's an issue. I see from what you're saying, and that's understandable. And how do you like surpass that when you said that someone told you that, but how do you maneuver that right now? Or what are you working towards bringing more equity on the stage?
Well, what I do is like when they do book me or the moments that they do give me, I make sure I kill to the next guy is so worried that he can't follow me. And I prove to them like the guy that you book as a regular that's like, oh, this is the guy that's universal, now is scared, doesn't want to go up. He's like this. That's how we get him. We got you. Oh, you're gonna have to follow me now. Like, all right. You guys are trying to fucking pigeonhole me. Okay, cool. Like when I go up, I'm gonna show you that like I'm gonna rock it so hard at your shows that you say that we're not universal at, and I'm gonna kill it so hard that with the white people that they're gonna be like in the back going like, damn, dude, you fucking killed it. Like they're nervous. Like that's how I show them that's like you see what you were afraid of doing. Like we can do it. You just give us a chance. Like stop fucking. Pigeonholing us. Yeah. Give us an opportunity. We can make it happen, And then, like that's why we just do our own shit. That's why we do our own fucking shows and like and be like, you know what? All right, then if that's the case, then we'll go do our own shows. But it sucks. But we still do. I mean, they do give us a chance, but it's rare. It's like you look at the lineup. It's like one Mexican in a month. And you're like, God damn, like really? And there's so many of us trying to make it, and then we fight amongst each other because like. We all want to get in that slot, and then we beef with each other. And I'm just like, hey, why are we beefing? Why are we getting mad at each other?
That's still going on?
Yeah, for sure, man. But
that's amazing.
That's amazing.
It's fucking 30 years. I went through that early on with somebody. I'm not even going to bring up that shit right now.
Yeah. Well, I think my connects is Ray. Thank you for sharing that and approaching it like that. I think that's really important, no matter what type of artist you are. I mean, as a visual artist and him as a musician, it happens, to us. I think that talking about it, is very important, especially platforms like this are important. So those that are listening could also maybe make that a point to establishments. Yeah. And they say, hey, we want more raza on stage that is universal, regardless if we're Latino, Chicano, whatever. Right. That other people that is not raza that advocates too for us. So thank you for sharing this one.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's something that we well, the thing is that we can't be quiet no more. We gotta talk. We gotta let them know.
I didn't know.
Because if we stay quiet, I could be out here to say some positive shit like, oh, it's great, it's lovely. It's like, what's that gonna help?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna point out the elephant in the room. Like, let's be real.
True indeed.
You know,
True indeed.
what are we doing? You know,
Real talk, man. Real fucking talk.
Shit got too deep. It got too deep. God damn, it got too deep.
You gotta have that type of dialogue
No,
too.
for sure,
I
man.
mean, aside from the funny stuff, we want to raise the vibration and let people know what,
There you go.
to expect.
Yeah.
When they get in these ideas that they want to be like such and such and such and such.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just all lovely flowers and stages and shit all the time. You know, there are some barriers you have to break through.
Yeah.
And there are some gatekeepers as
Yes,
well
sir.
that you have to get by in order to land in these positions. You know what I mean? And as for myself, you know, godfather of Latin hip hop, whatever, I had to jump through my set of hoops as well. So
yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
here we are. We just keep it going.
That's
and
right.
and like you said, one thing for me that I see especially when I do concerts,
Yeah.
is that it's mostly raza buying the tickets.
Yeah. And we got money too. We're working.
And then you see like three
Yeah.
artists on stage. There's this Latino base out of 30 groups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's a trip
that's
too.
a problem with that.
Yeah.
We need to improve on that.
It's like how's that work? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole place is Latino and then there's only 3. Like how's that work?
Sometimes there's none.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's none, and
Yeah,
we've been through those years.
I mean,
And,
there's a Latino dollar for sure. That
Absolutely.
Latino dollar is strong.
Latino
The-
dollar
the-
is strong.
The thing
as
about
fuck.
Latino dollar, bro, is that Latinos were very loyal. Like perfect example, like Fabuloso. It's so fucking loyal. We all that's all we buy. Everybody goes to the Fabuloso. Every fucking house smells the same. Fucking the Tapatio. We're loyal to these fucking brands. That's why if you fucking like hurt us in a certain way, that they're worried about us because we can walk away and we'll take so much of their revenue. Like we are out here and we're spending money.
Yeah.
Like they act like we're out here broke. Like we're working. Like
Real
we
talk.
have money.
That's right.
So that's why we can sell tickets. We can pay for things that we don't need a handout, you know?
Real talk.
So, you
Real
know,
talk.
but
I myself love being Latino. It's given me so much versatility and the things that I'm able to do, not only artistically, but navigating through the universe, you know, being able to communicate with multiple ethnicities at the same time. And you know what I mean?
that's
Like
crazy that you say that because like this, not this year. I think I had maybe this year. I fucking started realizing what Dominican and Cuban were and bro, like let me tell you something. Like my uncle is a big fan of yours, right? The one that you shouted out, which you know, thank you for that. He loved it, man. Put it on Facebook, anyways. But
Good deal.
yo, he's a big fan, and I would hear him play music and stuff, and I never thought you looked the way you looked until I got on YouTube, and I was like, well, but he's black, and he's speaking in Spanish.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I couldn't understand that. I didn't know that like there was black Cubans or like Dominicans.
Absolutely.
I didn't know. I was ignorant to it. You know,
Yeah, no.
just like the guy el pinche what do you call him the el general? Remember that guy?
Absolutely.
Man, that dude. I was even like blown away. Like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
That's the darkest Mexican I ever seen. Like, yo, like,
Yeah.
because we didn't know. You know?
Yeah, and that in the 70s, that was the hardest part about being me.
Yeah.
My brothers and sisters in the 70s was really difficult because it was a culture shock
Right.
to everybody.
I can
You
imagine.
know, we go into the school system, and the black people hated us because we were light skinned with good hair.
Right.
They hated us because we were niggas as folk.
yeah.
Spanish,
And they got swag, you know.
Yeah, we got a
They
little bit
were
of
like
swag.
Latinos with swag, you know what I'm saying? Paisas, you know, they couldn't dress very well. But
It was a lot like
Dominican
you said.
will fuck it up, you know what I'm
When
saying?
given the opportunity,
Yeah.
you make motherfuckers come to your party.
Yes, sir.
That's how you dead all that.
Yeah.
But the beauty, I think, also in the Caribbean people is, you know, there's very different shades of brown, all the way up to white. You know, when you think about Cubanos,
Yeah.
very light skinned, like Argentinians.
Yeah.
Especially in Spain, they all look like white people. And you know, when you mix that African blood into what we are, you know, then you get that discolored skin with the fluent Spanish through the colonization and things of that nature that have happened to our people. But we're not going to give you the lecture tonight. We're not gonna give you the lecture, but do the knowledge and always
Yes,
understand the beauty in other cultures and the people that are around you. That not everybody is a bad person because they're either a whiter shade or a darker shade or whatever. Get to know people and don't make assumptions. You know, you just might make a friend.
That's right.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's real talk. Yeah.
My man.
Yes, sir.
The platform has been yours. Is there anything else you want to talk about, like how they can find you?
Well, Instagram is all I'd be using, honestly. Like, if you want to get in contact with me or whatever, it's Jesus the Comedian. You know, I have a podcast that's called Time Flies, where I tell like childhood stories. Time flies because I always talk about the past, how it is back then, how it is now. So I always find myself talking about childhood memory, you know, childhood story. It's on YouTube. You can just go up on YouTube, just type my name, XXposure, and then
dope.
You can see all those episodes there.
Right on.
Yeah,
man.
I gotta get you on that podcast.
Let's
man.
go.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Say
Talk
less.
about. We got a lot to talk about,
Say
man.
less. It's already a wrap.
And yeah, you know, just check out my stand up, and then you know, I got some stuff coming up, so you know, be on the lookout. And you can find my stuff on Entre Nos on HBO. Just type in XXposure, you'll find me on HBO.
Good
right
deal.
now.
Good
Yes,
deal.
sir. Yes, sir, man. Thanks for
Anything
having
else,
me,
man? You want to let them, what's your zodiac sign? Anything like
well,
that?
I also have like a porn coming out. No. Look, he's getting excited. You pervert, put your dick away. God damn it, this guy's getting excited over there. He just has that thirsty vibe right now, dude. No. Just no, that's it. I mean, you know, check out my stand up. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jesus Sepulveda has been my guest tonight, guys. Thank you for tapping in. If there's any last questions, I'll take them now. But if not, we get ready to sign off.
All right,
guys. I'm your man, Melllow Man Ace. That has been Jesus Sepulveda. And on that note, I'm good. If you're good, we'll see you next Thursday when my guest will be, I believe, Mr. Freeze of the Rocksteady crew. So check back with us next week and have a good time and may you stay blessed until we see you again. All right. So in the words of the great Curtis Mayfield, never forget that your dream is your only scheme, especially in our colors.
Yo.
So keep on moving. Let's move on up, baby.
That's a bar. I'm
Melllow Man Ace. Say peace.
Peace. Peace.
Oh, get out.